Hey, what's going on? Cole Amborn here on the Fighting 29s. Super excited to have Ali Omar. Got some big news he's going to share with us. Going to tell us a little bit about himself and show us some sweet martial arts techniques. So, no sense in hanging around. Let's get him out here. All right, thanks for coming, Ali.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. I'm sure you got a lot of news to tell us, but we kind of wanted to get you to know you as a person. How long have you been doing martial arts?
Well, I've been doing martial arts my whole life. I was about 6 years old when I started doing it. I started doing taekwondo. I also started doing like boxing, wrestling, just doing everything really, jiu-jitsu. So I have a pretty well-rounded background in martial arts.
So just everything, you just soaked it up.
Oh yeah, it's like once I started like watching UFC, I just wanted to learn everything, but I began with taekwondo as my base.
Do you have a preference of a particular martial art?
Not really. I mean, I just go out there, it's like free flow to me. Just go out there and have my like own style.
Uh-huh. And what does like a taekwondo base kind of, what advantage does that give you, that you feel?
Taekwondo really helped me with like my kicks and just like staying loose and flexible and fluid.
So how does it's kind of a little bit, how does one even start getting into martial arts? Because it's kind of intimidating for the beginner. Like you see people beating them stuff up, and sometimes gyms are kind of smelly and whatnot. Like, how do you find a good gym that you think will work for you?
Honestly, you just gotta find what fits for you. Honestly, martial arts, it's different for everyone. It's a different path for everyone. There's just so much that's out there. You can all start with like taekwondo, karate, boxing, wrestling. There's just so many different ways and different paths to take. I don't say there's like a set way to start it, really.
Okay.
Just find what you like and go for it.
But you like your bias towards taekwondo because that's your base.
Honestly, I like standing up and fighting.
Like, okay.
I like punching and kicking pretty much.
Not all that grabbing stuff, but you got to know it.
Oh yeah.
You got to know.
Sure. That's for sure.
Do you, like any other advice to like newcomers, or like when you first enter a gym and you're kind of nervous, what can they do?
Well, when you go out there, it's just you're gonna go out there to learn. It's have a good time, have some fun, and just take everything you learn.
So just keep it fun.
Oh yeah.
Because they're not animals in there. They're real people.
Yeah.
They want to get
real
better
people.
too. Yeah.
It's just I like to look at it as a way for growth and just learning.
Right on. So there's many sides to the martial artist. Did you have any other interests besides martial arts?
That's hard to say. Honestly, I don't really do much besides train. But I like going outside, going outdoors. Man, when it's nice outside, I go for a run or ride a bike or go to the lake when that's available. But yeah.
But yeah, you're always active. So, what events do you have coming up that you want to tell us about?
Well, actually, in a couple of days, I'll be leaving to Missouri in Boonesville. I'll be competing for a national title. It's a tournament style, so I'll be fighting more than once.
And what is this? Is this kickboxing or mixed martial arts?
Oh, this is MMA.
MMA, a tournament?
Yeah.
Like in one night?
It's a 3-day event, so it'll be over that span.
Okay, so you'll have a fight on a different day, but you won't have to be like old style, Hoist Gracie style tournament.
I guess not like that. But yeah.
Fighting some
I might fight more than
Dutch guy.
once a day, but we'll see.
Once a day?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just ready for whoever.
And what weight,
Take
is
out.
it a weight class?
Yeah, I'm fighting at 170.
At 170. That's a pretty tough division. A lot of people at 170. But I'm sure you do great. And that's
Next week, and then 2 weeks after that, is February 24th, I'm fighting for a amateur title for True Revelations in Ottumwa for 155 pounds. So I gotta get back down.
Oh, you gotta get back down.
I gotta get down to weight after this one. Cut some weight.
Do you have any? How is cutting weight for you?
Well, it's not hard to me. I mean, I just do it. It's just discipline. Just gotta stay away from pizza and McDonald's and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, it seems like if you're always active, maybe it's not that hard. But if you're like, oh, I got a fight in a week and I've been sitting on the couch, then you might pass out in the sauna or something like
Yeah,
that.
I'm not gonna lie. When I get close to weight, I feel terrible. I'm just like, oh, I look like a zombie.
Yeah.
I just want to sleep and eat.
Yeah, but I'm sure it feels good after you hit that scale.
Once I hit that scale, I'm eating.
And then all you gotta do is win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's really cool. But your dad runs a gym. I'm sure he's your main corner. And
Oh, yeah.
like he's a big influence on martial arts in the local community. What's the name of his gym?
It's Strike Martial Arts. It's actually here in Iowa City.
Here in Iowa City.
Yep.
So like all right here in your backyard. There's lots of really good resources.
Also trained in like Down to Fight mixed martial
Down
arts.
to Fight in Cedar Rapids.
Yep.
Yeah.
And once I started training there, it's really helped me like put things together and put my striking together. But
Because they're not just one discipline. They do all the martial
it's
arts.
focused on MMA, but they're really focused on like kickboxing too. So
Okay.
like I like cross training a lot, so I cross train between those two gyms,
Okay.
and it's really been helping.
Actually, Jim, I want to ask you about is like how was training at Greg Jackson's?
Oh, Greg Jackson's, that was a great gym. I plan on going back there.
Right.
I mean, they had everything. Everything was there. You just had to go out there and do it. They had classes. They had a huge coaching staff. They had people specialized in everything. They had Gracie Barras over there. It's just everything was there. Striking coaches, and if you wanted to get pad work in or one-on-one technique with the jiu-jitsu coach or the wrestling coach, you could do that. You just had to prove yourself that you were willing to work hard and put in the effort.
So they'd see anybody if they were
Oh yeah.
put in the work in.
If you show that you're 100% in it.
nice. You don't have to like not necessarily the person that's sucking up the most, but some person the most working.
Yeah, I liked how it worked over there. They looked at work ethic over there a lot.
Cool. That's an awesome experience. Any big names you met over there?
Yeah, I met Diego Sanchez was up there, Carlos Condit. Holly Holm was training for her fight there every day. She was in the gym like pretty much 24/7.
And who was that? Was that Tony Ferguson?
Oh no, it wasn't Tony Ferguson. It was Ray Borg was there.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah.
I got to talk with Diego a little bit.
Diego, what did he tell you?
He's a cool dude.
Just about.
He was talking
Life?
to me. We rolled for a good like 30 minutes. He just talked to me and told me that I had a lot of potential and that I should just keep training.
Well, yeah, that's one of the dudes that's, man, he's been in it for a while, and he's been up and down, and he's still exciting to watch.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and I love Diego Sanchez. He's a savage. He goes out there and tries to take your head off. So it's got to be like that. And he's a really, really cool, like down to earth dude.
Right on. But yeah, things are changing, you know. And even if I teach judo, and I think if somebody needs something else, if I feel confident that I've given them good things that can make them not just a better fighter or a better martial artist, but a better person, and they want to go and work somewhere else, you know, I try and just feel confident that they will come back, and if they don't, they'll be on the right path. And I think as a trainer, that's just something. I think it's good that we have to think like that now, instead of just like trying to own our, you know, students and
Right.
yeah.
Martial arts is like, it's really just like a journey. That's how I see it.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to create your own path. I mean, there's going to be people along the way to like guide you, but it's all up to you. That's how I see it.
Word to that, man. And I noticed that's a really sweet shirt you got on there. Where'd you get that from?
I got that from Fear the Fighter in Canada, from Chad Elliott. He sponsors me. And soon I'll have my own walkout shirts. They'll have
That's
my name
awesome.
on it. And
Yeah, that looks
my
really
nickname.
dope.
So it'll be sweet when I have those out.
Right on. Cool. Well, that's enough of the yucky yuck. Let's show some technique.
Heck yeah, let's do
let's
it.
show what we do. So being a striker that's doing MMA, of course, a lot of skills translate. But what are some things that you kind of have to modify or worry about if you want to be a striker and stay on your feet?
I mean, you got to work on your hands, you got to work on your feet.
Okay.
That head movement, and a lot of just staying crisp. One of my favorite combos is a jab cross and then a hook. Then I go into a right kick.
Okay. So how do you kind of keep somebody off here? Because I'm sure once they get hands on them, they start thinking, hey, let's...
They're going to try to grab me.
Let's start hugging.
Especially those Iowa kids. A lot of them like to wrestle.
Okay, so how do you deal with that?
A lot of times when they come in, if I'm throwing my strike, I'll put my forearm there, kind of like
Okay.
a little sprawl. That's like my first line of defense.
Okay.
If they get past that, use your head, and then even past that, I like to get my arm there. That's just something I learned in wrestling.
That's a really
From-
great idea. Yeah, I mean, because I love how you kind of you establish the contact and then you
Uh-huh.
make the decision. But if you go right to the sprawl
Yeah.
and they don't shoot,
You just look
You-
like an idiot
you-
when you're on the ground. You're just like, ah!
yeah, you just fall down and then you got to
Right.
get up and then they're swinging on you. So
Your hips are like your last line of defense.
Okay.
You want to use your head, your forearms first.
okay,
But yeah,
let's try that one more time. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't like that.
you
He stops
can
me
eat that
here.
uppercut
Okay.
or that knee.
And I get in here, and even if I do, this way a little bit, even if I do get here, now he's worried about the hips.
Yep.
And even if I got that far, I've already had to go through really 3 defenses, and now I got to do my job at the hips and get the takedown.
Right.
So that's a really great insight that can really change a lot of people's game plan. Any other combinations or?
I like my old school taekwondo kicks.
Okay.
One of my other ones is a tornado roundhouse.
Okay.
It's pretty simple.
So
You
how do I stand for that?
just like hold the pad.
Okay.
Let's do the other side.
Other side.
Yeah, I like this side better. Well, all you do is just
Oh.
yeah.
So I'm thinking you're gonna throw right here. So I
Right.
go down like this,
yeah.
and then you kick me right in my mug.
I can kick you in the stomach or the head, wherever I
Yeah.
want.
Because anytime I see you spin around, I'm like, I think it's gonna be that, front kick
Oh yeah.
or the spin kick.
You can get real fancy too with another one.
Let's do that from another angle. And you're coming right here
Or you can do the other
or right
side.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't flinch. Yeah, it's really cool, really deceptive. Right on. And one more thing. Anything
All
else
right.
you want to
I'll
show or
I'll
demonstrate?
I'll show another real fancy spinny kick.
Okay.
Just hold it like this, like hold it out so I don't hit you in the head.
Let's get another shot of that. Nothing but fun here. Nothing but fun.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Right on. So one more time. What do you got coming up?
Well, next week, February 1st through the 3rd, I got MMA Nationals. This is a great opportunity for me. So if I win this tournament, I'll get a fight overseas in Bahrain for the World
Bahrain,
Championship.
wow.
And then 2 weeks after the Nationals, I got a title fight in Ottumwa for 155 pounds. This will be a great event. So if you need tickets, just let me know or my dad know, and we can get you them.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for coming, Lee. It's a lot of fun having you on.